Hey there, folks. I want to welcome you here tonight to the GCN Overview webinar. My name is James Ward. I'm excited to have you here tonight. We're going to get this call here started in just a minute, but as you're coming on the call today, I'd love to personally welcome you. So just tell me where you are logging in from or calling in from, and I would love to personally welcome you here. Ozark, Missouri, welcome. If you guys are just jumping on the call, I do want to welcome you here tonight. It looks like there might have been a little bit of a delay there, but I definitely want to welcome you. Antigua, welcome. West Indies, definitely welcome. Hanover, Maryland, welcome. Grenada Hills, California, welcome. Monticello, Kentucky. Carlsbad, Los Angeles. Helen from Vegas, welcome. Australia, Denmark, Connecticut. You guys are flying in here now. Welcome, everybody, to the call. I definitely appreciate everybody taking the time to come out and join us. We are just getting this thing rolling here tonight for the very last call of the 2019 year. Toronto, welcome. Michigan, Hawaii, Delray Beach, welcome. So if you're just joining us, I do want to welcome you here today to the GCN Overview call. I'm going to be right back with you here in 1 second. We're going to get this call started. So give me just a minute. Okay, sorry about that little technical difficulty, but if you're just jumping on the call, we definitely want to welcome here Columbia. Welcome to the call. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. Now, in order to do that, I need to share my screen with you. So give me just 1 second here. Hey, I apologize for that. I'm not sure what happened there, but give me just 1 second here and let me find this. For some reason, it's not allowing me to share this. So give me just 1 second. You'd think I would be a pro at this by now, but give me just 1 minute here. We'll get this thing going. Okay, give me just a second. All right, here we go. I got it now, I believe. All right, can everybody just give me a number one if you can actually see my PowerPoint presentation? And I'm sorry about that right there, just a little bit of a technical issue. All right, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for the participation. That helps me out. So listen, if you're just joining us, I see that we had a bunch of people that just jumped on the line here. My name is James Ward, and you are here for the Global Credits Overview call. This is the very last call of 2019 from an overview standpoint. So I definitely appreciate you taking the time. Whoever sent you here tonight, they probably sent you here for something that they feel is something that's unique, something that could help your family. And really just something that I think you're going to find is interesting, something that's different than the rest of the noise out there. So I'm excited to be the one that gets to share it with you here tonight. Now, I always start with what's different about our company, and then we're going to actually get into the opportunity that you could have to earn some money with us. I'm going to log into a back office here tonight so you can actually see our products in live action. I hope that that's all right with you. So with that being said, I like to start with the transparency of our company. I mean, as you can see, number one, my name is James Ward. I'm the president and CEO and the owner of the company. I'm right here in front of you where you can actually see who I am. You're not guessing who the owner is. And I know if you look out there today, there's so many companies that have popped up, especially in the last few years, that, hey, no one knows who's behind them. There's no proof of anything. It's just a company that pops up that someone refers you to that says it can pay you a lot of money. And unfortunately, what ends up happening most of the time is those companies go away very quickly. Well, if you're looking for those, they're everywhere. We just don't happen to be one of those. Not only am I here out in front of you on these, these webinars, but we have live events where you can come out and you can actually meet us face to face. We've had 3 live events, over the last few months. Our last one was in Las Vegas, which was awesome. We have several that we planned in 2020, so it's going to be an amazing year for us. So, if you're looking for something real from a transparency standpoint where you actually know who's behind it, you know the company, you can actually touch and see and feel what's going on, then you're definitely in the right place. Now, the second part of that transparency is what we actually do. As a company, we are an entertainment company. Our goal is to be the biggest and largest entertainment company in network marketing, and we are absolutely doing that with our sports wagering and with our auctions. And I'm sure maybe you've heard a little bit about what we do, so that doesn't come as a shock. But the biggest thing I want to talk about in regards to that, we'll get into the details of that a little bit later, is the transparency of what we do. We actually show our members exactly every single wager that we do from a sports trading perspective. And I'm going to show you the report here tonight. There's several different areas that are involved in that where you can actually see what we're doing, number one, including our auctions. But what we do, we actually show our people, right? It's not just something that you're guessing, because most of the time, let's just face it, most of the companies out there are in one of four categories, right? They're in arbitrage, mining, crypto trading, or Forex, right? That's usually what they're in. And there's a lot more that are popping up in different things. But the reality is you usually have no idea what is going on. That's just the truth of it, right? So here's a company that we're actually showing you not only who we are, but what we do. Now, the third part of that is we actually went outside of our own company to bring in a third-party company to validate what we do as a company, to look at our company and say, hey, these guys are actually doing what they say they're going to do. Now, I felt that was important because especially in the industry that we're in, with so many challenges, I thought it was important to bring in someone else other than just me sitting up here saying it, that could say, hey, this company, we're keeping our eye on it, right? They're actually doing what they say that they're doing. So we chose to work with a company called D. Golden and Associates. That's their CEO, Mr. Dwayne Golden. He is our consultant, our advisor. And the areas that he helps us in are making sure that, number one, our members get paid before we take profit. I think that would be really important for everybody to understand. Number two, they help us with the longevity, the mathematics behind what we do. When we look at ideas and we look at what we're trying to create, it's an extra set of eyes to say, hey, these people are doing what they're supposed to do. It's going to make sense, or no, hey, let's put the brakes on. That doesn't mathematically make sense. The third part that they assist us with is the security of our company, making sure that we're protected from all different angles. And we're going to get more into that here in just a little bit, but we're proud of the partnership that we've had with D. Golden Associates, the consulting that they've been able to give us and the advice that we continue to build on. Now, we just launched our company on October 1st, even though we've been in business since the late July, and we actually officially launched our business on October 1st. Now, I want you to think about something, okay? So we got July, August, September, October. I think we're in the fifth month, right? Going into month 6 as a company. That's embarrassing. I just had to count on my fingers, but I was just trying to do it in my head. I wanted to make sure it was right. So we're 5 months into this as a company. We officially launched on October 1st. The reason why I share that with you, because I think it's important for you to understand that we are definitely in the infancy stages of this company, but more importantly, you have a chance right now to be one of the very first people to hear about this business, a business that, although we're new, we've built a very solid foundation. Let's face it, most companies at this point in time, they're already out the door like 2 or 3 months ago, right? They either ran out of Bitcoin or they took all your Bitcoin and left. One of the two, that's usually what happens, right? So we're in a very unique position as a company that not only we're completely transparent, number two, you're going to see exactly what we do from a profit standpoint. But number three, we're actually here, right? We're in front of you after 8 to 12 weeks, and that's the norm of that's what's going on out there. Now, just to tell you a little bit about our company, we've been doing the sports wagering since 2016, but a lot's changed since then, okay? Back in 2016, if you were to look at sports wagering and you tried to do it, what you would know is that you would have to find ways to get money there, right? To the sports books, you would have to either use Western Union or a debit card or a credit card or some nonsense like that. So there was no scalability. There was no ability for us to grow that to a level that we wanted to and really take our business to the next level. Well, something major happened about 1.5 years ago, and it was the introduction of Bitcoin into the sports books. And now, with an instant, you can scale your business as high as you want, which allowed us to create this amazing opportunity. And now we went into the auctions, and there's many different areas that we're going into from an entertainment standpoint. But it's pretty cool. So, from a sports wagering standpoint, one of the biggest things that we do, and one of the most important things that we do, is we manage our money properly. Now, when I talk about money management, I'm almost careful in even saying that word, because I don't want you to think that we're money managers. We're not. That's not what we do. But what I'm talking about is when we go out there and we wager on sports, the money management that we use, the algorithms that we use is the secret sauce, right? Is what works for us and gives us the ability to be able to share it with you. So it's exciting things. Now, the last part of this is the security of our company. We are dead serious about the security of our company, making sure it's protected. So we have multiple servers set up around the globe. So, if you see our website go down for a little bit, you don't have to freak out. And I say that, it's not comical, and it kind of is at the same time. Anytime anyone sees a website go down in this industry right now, you freak out, right? You think the company's gone, they've taken your money, and they're just out, right? Well, you don't have to worry about that with us. If our website does go down, it means we have other backups running, and it'll be right back up, okay? So we take the security of our company very, very seriously. Now, in addition to that, what's cool about this company is anyone can do it. If you're in here tonight and you're thinking that you're going to have to come in here and learn how to do sports wagering or learn how to be a professional at auctions or anything like that, please forget all those preconceived notions, right? That's not the way it works. We're not the company out there that's trying to teach you how to read specific charts and try to time markets and everything else like that. There's nothing wrong with those companies, right? There's some really good ones out there and there's some really bad ones out there. But the bottom line is we don't even get tangled up in that. None of our profits, none of what we do is tied to any type of financial instrument. We don't really care what, Forex does or what, the Bitcoin market does, or we're not trying to create any arbitrage profits inside of our company. There's nothing like that you have to worry about. So a complete novice, right? Someone who's brand new to any of this can come in here and participate and have a lot of fun, which is what this company is all about, and have success as well. So I want you to understand that. Now, the other side of it is we've seen so many companies pop up, and I'm not going to pound the table on this, but the bottom line is this. We've seen so many companies come and go over the last few years. You guys have been part of it, right? They're everywhere, and you constantly see them. In fact, I see them every single day popping up in my email box, because I'm on a lot of different lists where people are pitching a lot of different things that are promising things that anyone with any, common sense knows that it's not real, but it's easy, right? It's easy. It's easy to refer someone to a company like that says that they're paying these outrageous percentages because it takes no craft in your business, right? You just tell someone to do it, then they do it. What you're not thinking of is when you have to go to them in 8 weeks and 12 weeks and apologize for them for yet another company failing. So if you're looking for a company like that, we're just not it. They're out there, but we're not it. We're one that's unique. We're one that you can definitely plant your flag at. So just to tell you a little bit about the sports wagering business and the auction business, number one, it's 365 days a year. We just had Christmas for those who celebrate. Those who don't, it doesn't matter to me. But the bottom line is there were plenty of games that were going on Christmas Day. The day after Christmas, every major sport was playing after Christmas. We have New Year's Eve and New Year's Day that are coming up. Those are holidays, right? There will definitely be major games going on, whether you're looking at college or professional athlete or sports, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, tennis, you name it. There's sports that are going on 365 days a year, and it's easy for us to be able to get out there and work with the best people, what we consider the best people in the world, with our handicappers and create profit for our company. So let me tell you what that means, all right? We work with what we feel are the very best handicappers in the world, and a handicapper's job is very simple. They go out there and they look at a specific sport or a specific game, and they determine what the outcome of that game is going to be based on their data. So they know things that we don't know. They know what the weather is. They know if the team came off a bye, or if they had a road game, or if they have specific people hurt. Maybe they're not on the injured reserve, but they're hurt. Maybe they had a great week at practice. Maybe there's internal turmoil inside the organization. They know all these things that you and I really don't care about to know, right? But we love working with them because they can give us that inside information, that data that we couldn't get on our own, which allows us to go out there and make good decisions on what games we would like to participate in. And now we've created this awesome opportunity for you. Now, here's the reality. We don't win it all the time, and I'm going to show you that here in a second. You're going to be able to see our sports trading report here in just a second. So we definitely don't win all the time. But what we do is definitely have fun with the sports wagering and the auctions, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. Now, what I want to do right now is talk about how you could earn some income inside of our company. I want to make sure that you're still with me here. This is an important part of the conversation. Give me a number 5 if you're still with me here, if you're ready to learn how you could earn some extra income here. All right, cool. Everybody's still here. Good deal. So what we're going to be talking about right now are the 4 different ways that you can earn inside of our company. And if you can hang with me here a little bit, I'm actually going to log into one of our back offices. I'm going to show you our auctions. I'm going to show you our games of the weeks. I'm going to show you our sports trading reports. And you're going to get an idea of what the products and services that you're purchasing here tonight are. So if you're cool with that, we're going to get this thing rolling, okay? 4 different ways that you can earn, starting with our Fast Start bonus. Our Fast Start bonus, just like the name says, it's to give you a fast start in your business in your first 30 days. And the way that it works, it can pay you on 3 different levels. Level 1 can pay you 5%, level 2 can pay you 3%, and level 3 can pay you 2% once you are qualified, okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you how to get qualified here in just a second, but for those of you who might be brand new, I don't wanna confuse you, right? Because that's a lot of different levels and a lot of different things that may not even make sense. Here's what I mean, okay? Anyone that you personally refer to our company and they purchase one of our packs, you're going to earn a 5% commission once you're qualified. 5%, pretty simple. You refer someone, they use your link, they purchase the products, you get paid 5% if you're qualified. Now, when they go out there and they refer someone as well, this becomes your level 2, and you can earn 3%. They're gonna earn 5%, you can earn 3%. Now, when that person goes out there to take it a step further and they refer people, you can earn 2%. So what we've done here is we've created a way that you can start working with your team immediately from day number 1, lock arms, and start to create some income on top of everything else, just this fast start income to get your business really rocking and rolling. Now, there's 2 different ways that you can qualify for this bonus. Number 1, if you come at the 1 Bitcoin level or higher, you are now qualified to earn the Fast Start bonus. That's it, okay? 1 Bitcoin or higher, you're automatically in. There's no qualifications. You can start earning from day number 1. Now, if you come in at a Bitcoin or lower than a Bitcoin, okay, the way that you can qualify is by having personal sales volume equal to or greater than the package you own. So for example, okay, let's say you came in at the 0.1 package. I think that's about $750. Now we have some less than that and we have some more than that. But let's just, for this example, you come in at 0.1. In order for you to qualify for this bonus, you just need to have personal volume, which means these are people that come to my link and actually purchase products from me, of 0.1. That means you can make 1 sale at the 0.1, you can make 2 sales at 0.05, you get the gist of what I'm saying, okay? So it's very easy for you to qualify, very simple to understand, and that's how you qualify for our Fast Start bonus. Now, we also have a very dynamic binary. This is the best part of the comp plan, in my opinion, because it's the one that allows you to literally lock arms with people. It pays to infinity, and you can work with people around the globe that you don't even know. Like seriously, you're gonna have people coming into your business that are all around this world you don't even have associations with, but they become part of your organization just organically by other people out there getting out there and building the business, right? So it's a very cool way for you to earn some great income and help others as well. Now, for those of you who are new, here's the way a binary works. That's you in the middle right here, and you have a left side and a right side of your binary, okay? A left leg and a right leg is another way to say it. We have what we call a 50-50 binary. So basically what we do is we look at your left and your right side every single night, and whichever one has the lesser amount of volume, that's what we pay you on. That's called your pay leg, okay? So for example, if your leg had 2 Bitcoin on the left and 1 Bitcoin on the right, well, we know 1 is less than 2, right? So that would be your pay leg. Now, the percentages that we pay on these binaries depend on the package that you own. So it can be anywhere from 5% all the way up to 12% depending on the package. Now, for this example, we're going to use 12%, okay? Because 12%, we want to show you the biggest potential for you and your family. So 12%. So in this example that I just talked about, let's say you had 2 Bitcoin on the left and 1 Bitcoin on the right. We know 1 is less than 2, so that's the pay leg. We would take 12% and multiply it times 1 Bitcoin, and that would equal 0.12, right? Pretty simple to understand. But here's the key thing that I want you to get from this, okay? When you're working a binary, I'm not talking about 2 Bitcoin that you personally brought in or 1 Bitcoin that you personally brought in. These are people that are below you, above you, that are working the business that assists you with this, right? So it doesn't just have to be your efforts, it's everyone around you as well. And this pays to infinity. So I promise you, if you get in here and you really work this business, the binary compensation plan will be the strongest part of your earning potential because it gives you the most leverage inside of our business. I get pretty fired up about it because it's powerful. Now, we also have what we call our customer acquisition bonus. Now, anytime you refer customers, we are going to reward you, right? And the more that you refer, the more that we reward you with your bonuses. So we have two different types of what we call customer acquisition bonuses. We call it CAB for short because that's too long of a name. So we have a minimum CAB and we have a maximum CAB. Now, here's the cool thing. You get to decide which one of these you want, okay? If you want the minimum, you can have the minimum. If you want the maximum, you can have the maximum. It's solely dependent on the efforts that you put in and the customers that you refer. Pretty simple to understand, all right? But let me break it down for you a little bit further, okay? We have what we call our minimum CAB, and our minimum CAB, the way that you qualify for it is to have 0.01 in personal volume. Now, folks, just so you can do the math on that, 0.01 is like $75 in personal volume. That's how you qualify for our minimum CAB. It is a simple qualification. Now, this is going to pay you 0.25% every single day once you're qualified. Very easy to do. Now, if you want to qualify for the maximum, the qualifications are a little bit different, but I wanted to explain the maximum to you really quick before we get into that qualification, okay? Right now, our maximum CAB bonus is 1.02%, all right? It changes on the 15th of every single month, depending on the profitability of our company. So we look at our auctions, we look at our sports wagering, we look at every single thing that we do inside of this company, and we determine what this monthly rate is going to be, or this daily rate, right? So right now, our daily rate on our maximum CAB is 1.02. Last month, it was 1.13. The month before that, I think it was 1.27. And then 1.38, and then 1.27 before that, and then 1.55. So you can see we've been in business a little bit of time, right? So this is switched several different times. So on January 15th, it will reset. It can go all the way up to 2%. It can go all the way to 0%, right? It's based on reality. And the reason why I tell you this is because think about this. How many companies have you seen out there that say, hey, we're going to pay you 2.5%. We're going to pay you 3.5%, 4.5%, 5.5% every single day. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, we got to go. Have you seen this rate over here? We got to go over here and sign up for this company. It's awesome. It's brand new. It just got to pop and it's paying 3.5% a day. Come on, bring all your people. It's easy. Now, what they forget to tell you is this. In 8 to 12 weeks, this company will be gone. They will have either taken every bit of your Bitcoin that you put in, and you're going to have to apologize to every single person you refer, right? That's the part of the equation or the story that people tend to forget you. But see, people are addicted to this thing. They're addicted to starting over. They're addicted to this new environment of, hey, let's just send people to every single scam in the world that we can go to, and we'll make money really quickly, and then we'll go to the next one. Now, I know that some of you might be offended by me saying that. And truthfully, I mean, no offense, I don't care. I'm just laying it out there the way it is, okay? We have an opportunity right now inside of this company to be the first, to be the company that is actually breaking the mold, that is going to do this, and you have an opportunity to do it as well. So our maximum CAB bonus, as I said, it resets on the 15th of every month based on reality, not smoke and mirrors. And number two, the way that you qualify it is very simple. You just have to have personal volume equal to or greater than the package you own. So again, in this example, if you came in at 0.1, all you would have to do is have personal volume of 0.1. That means that you referred someone who bought a package from you of 0.1 or higher, or maybe they came in, you had 2 people come in at 0.05 or 4 people at 0.025. You get the idea. Once you qualify, you're qualified. You can start earning that 1.02 every single day. And then on the 15th of January, we will change it based on the profitability of the company. So it's pretty powerful. Now, we also have what we call our credit sales bonus. We're going to talk about our credits in more detail, but the credits are really the lifeblood of our company, right? It's what allows people to participate in our auctions. It's what allows people to participate in the sports side of our business. And we're going to talk about it here in 1 second, but you're going to have 2 different types of credit sales. Number one, you're going to have people that they really don't care about the business side, right? They don't care about, earning a binary commission or starting a business. They just want to win some of these auction items, or they just want to participate in the sports, right? So for those people, they're called retail customers, and you're going to earn a 10% direct sales commission every single time someone buys credits from you. Very simple. But you're also going to have people inside of your organization that want to buy more credits and participate more. And when that happens, 100% of that goes into the binary. And we've already talked about the binary and exactly how it works. So you know exactly the percentage that you can earn on it based on that. So it's a very cool thing, very profitable as well for you and your family. Now, As you can see, there's multiple ways to earn here. There's the fast start bonuses, the binary commissions, the retail sales that we just talked about. We also have what we call buybacks, okay? So here's the deal. When you have doubled your Bitcoin inside of our company, basically your package is expired. You're gonna have an option to renew it at the package you're at or at a higher package, or you can take your Bitcoin and go. It's totally up to you what you wanna do at that point. But imagine this for a second. Imagine having an organization of people that are renewing their packages. And when that happens, all that new volume goes into the binary, new fast start bonuses are created. So it's a great way for you to annuitize your business without having these outrageous monthly fees. It's a pretty cool thing, right? Now, also we pay you every single time someone upgrades. Now we give people the option to upgrade at any time by paying the difference between their initial purchase price and the package they want to go to. So in this example right here, someone wanted to go from 0.01 up to 0.1. The difference is 0.09. We would pay you the commission on the 0.09. Now, in your back office, you're going to have a progress bar, okay? The progress bar is going to look exactly like this. And once the progress bar gets to 50%, that means that you've received all the Bitcoin back that you started with. So whatever package you purchased, you receive that back. So once you go over that 50% mark, so like in this example, it's at 57.86. If I wanted to upgrade, I would have to pay the full price. So in that example I just showed you, if I wanted to go from 0.01 to 0.1, I would have to pay the full 0.1 because I've already received back what I initially put in. I hope you understand it. It's not to confuse you. It's just to make sure that we're completely transparent on everything. Now, here's the cool part of our plan that I want to talk about, and then we're going to get to the back office and we're going to close this up, okay? We pay 7 days a week inside of our company, 7 days a week, and we pay directly to your blockchain, okay? Now, I know there's a lot of companies out there that they're either paying to an internal wallet, right? So they just let things accumulate and they make you believe that you're compounding, your Bitcoin and all this stuff, right? Which again is not reality, but that's what's happening. Or they will pay you in their own token. Like we would have our own token or our own coin that we just pay you in, and then you have to take that and you either have to sell it to someone else to get your money, or you have to go out to an exchange and exchange it. I mean, there's so much nonsense out there. It's everywhere, right? We don't do any of that. As long as you have 0.01 or higher in commissions, we pay it directly to your blockchain, 7 days a week. Now, regardless of whether you celebrate Christmas, December is an expensive month for almost everybody. It's usually the most expensive month. Now, I think everyone would agree that if you knew for a fact that you were getting paid 7 days a week, that might have done something different for your holiday season, right? If you knew it was going to show up on Christmas Eve, right? You still had some presents to buy for your kids, and you knew that was going to show up, would that be a game changer for you? See, my parents got paid once a week on Thursdays. I loved Thursdays, and they alternated. My mom got paid 1 week, my dad got paid the next. They're actually here from Arkansas. They just came in, different part of the story. But anyway, Thursdays were a big day for me, right? Because we knew we were going out to eat. But I just know for a fact that if my parents could have gotten paid every single day, it would have been life-changing for them. There were so many times that we either, not like did without, but did without in the sense that, hey, we couldn't do something that we wanted to do. We had to wait until payday. Well, payday's every day here, right? It's a game changer, so I get excited about it. Now, in addition to all this stuff that I just talked about, you're going to have a built-in marketing system, landing pages where you can collect leads. We have pre-designed banners that you can use, pre-written emails and text messages that you can use. So all this stuff that I'm talking about right here is included in our packages. And here are the packages that we have. We have everything from 0.01 all the way up to 5 BTC. Now, I'm about to log into the back office. I'm going to show you the value that you get for this, okay? You're going to see it here in just a second. But I want you guys to understand something. We created this company truly for the masses. We have something for everyone, regardless of what your financial situation is. You can get started with us here tonight for as little as really $75 all the way up to 5 BTC, right? So it's up to you. But here's what I want to tell you, and I truly mean this. When you're deciding what you want to do here tonight, I want you to pick the very highest package you can. But please, I'm begging you, don't do anything silly to you and your family, right? Don't go out there and, take a second mortgage on your house or pawn something. Like, it's not worth it. Get started at the package that you can and then build your way up. But I want you to get started here tonight at the highest package you can, because it makes sense. That's what makes sense, because your ability to earn and double that Bitcoin is what it's all about with us. And that's what we want to help you be able to do. But it definitely takes some effort, and we don't want to tax you and your family. So with that being said, I'm going to stop sharing this right now. I'm actually going to log into the back office. So give me 1 second here. I think I've got this down now. Can everybody give me a number 5 if you can see the login screen, logging into the back office? Give me a number 5 if you can see that. Awesome. Okay, thank you all so much. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so there's a couple different parts of our website that I want to talk about inside of our back office. I think it's really cool. You know, I've been part of either programs or things that I bought before that I really didn't get to see what I was buying, right? You know, maybe I saw a couple of YouTube videos, but I didn't really get to actually see it with my own eyes. So this is an important part of the presentation to me, because I get to show you what all the hype's about, what all the excitement's about. So we're going to start with our auctions, okay? And I'm going to go ahead here and hit view all. And what you're going to see is that we have live auctions that are going on right now. We have some that have no reserve. We have some that have a reserve. And I'm going to tell you the difference between those. And I'm going to show you some actual items below here that people are winning. So right now, we have auction off right now. These are live. These are true auctions. We have a 1,000 GCN credit pack. We have a 2020 Mercedes-Benz, and we have a $1,000 Delta gift card, right? People are, this is live. This is real. This is not made up. People are actually winning these items. So here's the way it works. If there's no reserve, that means that whatever price it goes off at, not over $100, that's what someone will get this package for, okay? On the Delta gift card, the max price is $100 as well. So let me just ask you a question, okay? The price on this thing right now is 4 cents. 4 cents, okay? It could go all the way up to $100, but it would not go over that. So if I offered you this right now, I'm going to back up. I'm going to scroll down here. We're going to use some real life examples rather than me just making up some stuff. Let's do this. If I offered you right now to sell these Apple AirPods, which I think they're about $200. If I said, I will give you these Apple AirPods for $2.35, give me a number 8 if you would take me up on that deal. If you would send me $2.35 for these AirPods, just give me a number 8. Yeah, right? You'll take 10. Exactly, right, Mark? The opportunity here is phenomenal, right? There's a lot of people that are earning some great items here. And you can see that we do stuff in technology. And here's the cool thing about our auctions. Literally, they're only about a month old. Okay, so we haven't been doing these a long time. But people are just getting the hang of this, getting excited about it. And those credits, you remember those credits that I talked about? These are where you can use those credits on these auctions and on some of the sporting events that we're going to talk about here in just a second. But right now, these auctions, look at some of these items that people have won, okay? This right here, this VR gaming headset, this is a #1 item, right? In fact, I think it's sold out. So rate it, you're in trouble. It's sold out. No, I'm just kidding. We'll figure it out. But the iPhone 11 Pro, 81 cents someone won that for. Amazon gift card, $500, $8.87. Folks, look at this. This TV right here is a $2,100 TV. Someone won it for 34 cents. Do you think there's an opportunity here for you and your family to get some awesome items, to be able to use our credits and participate in something that's fun? Well, the answer is yes. I mean, it's a rhetorical question. There's some amazing options here. And what's cool about this, I want you to envision this, right? We have 3 auctions going on right now. Can you imagine as we grow as a company, as we're breaking into other companies or countries where we have hundreds of auctions that are going on at the same time? Hundreds of auctions. That's what I envision. That's what I see. So it's going to be some exciting times. Now, our company, right, we just launched the auction part. Our company was founded on sports wagering. That's the truth, okay? That is what we initially started this company with. That's what we launched with, and it's still a huge part of the profitability of our company, and it's a lot of exciting things that are going on. I talked about transparency, right? I talked about the ability to be able to see what we're actually doing. So what I'm going to show you right now is our sports report, and then we're going to get to the game of the week. Our sports reports right here, this is actual live games that are happening right now. When it says live, this was not a push. I don't know why it says push, but you can see the word live here. We haven't updated these today, right? We update them next day. So any of the games that happen today, they'll be updated tomorrow. But they show live. So look, before these games even go we have them out there. So I know Seattle and San Francisco are going right now. When I came in here, San Francisco was winning. We have Seattle in that game. But the reason why I'm showing you this is because, look, we have several games that we play every single day. Some we win, some we lose. These are all live games. But some of you might want to use these. If some of you wager on your own, you can actually use these games because we post them before the games go live. But I'm going to show you, we played a lot of games today, but I want to get to some of the wins and losses so you can see how it goes, okay? So these are actual games from yesterday. As you can see, we have a few wins. Well, several wins there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 5 wins and 2 losses on this page. I'm going to go to the next one. I just want you guys to see that we don't always win, okay? There are definitely losses in here. There we go. Look at all those losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now, some of you are sitting there thinking, what is he doing showing losses like that? He's crazy. I do that because I want you to understand that this is real, right? If it wasn't real, it'd be all wins, but we win and we lose. But the idea is this: we win more than we lose, number one, and the profitability that we get from it is exciting. You get to participate in it. Now, how can you do that? Well, here's the deal. We have what we call the game of the week. The game of the week is something that's actually should be called games of the week. Is games that we have probability information on that is so strong that we want to share it with our members. Our members can actually use our credits, the credits that they purchase, and actually participate in our games of the week. So let me give you an example, okay? Let's say someone put 100 credits into the game of the week. So like this, today we had the Titans versus the Texans. We won this. We had the Titans. They actually did it. So someone puts $100 on the Texans, or not $100, 100 credits to participate in this with the Texans. They would get like 166 to 180 backs, somewhere in there, okay? It depends on the different odds. But those are redeemable credits, right? They can be redeemed for Bitcoin. So it's an awesome thing. So yeah, someone just wrote this here. We've had 5 GOWs hit in a row. Let's see here. We've had 12 of the last 17. I didn't do out of the last 10, but let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we're 7 out of the last 10. So the reason why I'm telling you that, 12 out of the last 15, or 17, I'm really proud of that number, right? That's a big number. Winning the last 5 is a big number. But here's the truth. We don't win them all. You can see the losses there. My point of showing you this is it's fun, right? The entertainment side of this business is what we're all about. We're creating a different way. It's not the same old nonsense, right? It's not all the stuff that you're hearing. Every bit of the noise that you hear right now is all the same stuff. Hey, we've got this arbitrage wallet, or we've got this crypto trading, or we're doing this mining, or we're doing Forex. There's nothing wrong with any of those, okay? Especially for the companies that are doing it right. I'm just telling you this. If you're looking for something different, if you're looking for a company that's legit, or if you're looking for a company that you can plant your flag, you've landed in the right spot, right? So with that being said, this is the very last call, overview call of 2019. I mean, what an amazing year it's been for us as a company. We will have maybe one more call to set off the year right into 2020. What I want to tell you though is I want you to get back with who sent you here today, because we have an offer that I believe, and this is not hype, I believe we have an offer right now that is the offer of the decade. That's the truth. We have an offer going on right now called the Holiday Instant Upgrade. And whoever sent you here tonight, I want them to answer the questions. I don't want to get off on that, okay? Because they can answer it. But what I'm telling you is it's so strong, it's so powerful, it probably will not happen again. And if it does, it'll be a very special occasion. It's a gift from us to you, and I want you to be able to take advantage of it. So I want to encourage you to get back with whoever sent you here tonight. Get your final questions answered and come be part of this awesome company. We're going to have some live events coming in 2020. I want to be able to meet every single one of you face to face. And I want you to be part of this culture and this community that we're creating. It's not just a company, right? It's not just another company. It's a community. It's a culture. It's a movement. And you get to be part of it with us. So have a happy new year. Thank you so much for spending some time with me on a Sunday night. I hope that you have a great evening, and we will see you on the next call. Bye-bye.